welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that call bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force.
The Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he gets him some field. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England taking the field in 2nd series of the game coming up. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's getting 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
May now on 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. He fields this at the 18. And they love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, check that.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going play action. Get some space around midfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Packers.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Let's go now.
Back on 2nd and goal. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 13-0 lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots offense all set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
And the pack gets home. They drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Taken in near the 46. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Throwing from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they get this down to the 28. 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Packers on top early. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
We might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Okay, 1st down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They give it to him again. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one connects. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Come on.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score. You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Gives it quickly to Douglas. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
10 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Corey Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game.
Patriots 7.
Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Packers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Still fighting forward. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Everybody rushing back to the line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down pass play coming. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Riggs.
They'll throw 3rd and long. he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. No Reichert, now to try the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Reichert connects there, and that makes this a 3-score game.
So you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. Travion Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots fighting back and shaving 6 off that. One after is good by Boy Gallis. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 10.
Patriots 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Packers getting set here, 1st and 10. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
First down.
They go play action on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
22 yards.
And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Offside. Defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play, partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points.
That penalty is declined.
So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for 2. Right, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
32. Patriots 14.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Here's made in the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
All set to go now from the 35.
19.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nice run across the 15. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Reichert there to tack on the extra point. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first and 3. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
May to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And dose of the hurry up here.
4 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Again, it's May. That's completed right side. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Running back sent in motion left. Here's May again. And the defender comes away with it. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know exactly what I don't like there, kid. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Offense working quickly.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
All right, back to the ground game here. Oh, he loses the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Now Borregales on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
On the race.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Come on, 18, value, 18.
Nice game left side. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Looking to throw here. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. All set to go now from the 35. Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Play made by Deron Payne. Last pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Setting up to throw. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
On the 6. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air on first down, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And that will not be enough for a first down. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Third and 8.
Here he goes, third and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Packers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up now.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Working on first down. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Looking to throw again on second down. Completed over the middle. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 9 yards.
Ready?
First down.
Ready, ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
70
At the
Timberwolves.
35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Hut.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
Ready, ready.
Takes the second down snap. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. On the line for another 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a big
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on, go!
Handoff now out of the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Back to throw on 3rd down. Gets it to him on the screen. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Trap 60, trap 60!
It's now 4th down and less.
4th down, pass coming. He's down to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
7-yard line.
Warrior 70, check up!
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He rolls to his right. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Mike Hurd on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st down throw for May. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Going play action, May. Finds him on the crossing route. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still dropped. Not enough to avoid 3rd down. Trying to sneak May. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. On now comes their punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
He's going to throw it. Complete over the middle. A lot of space ahead. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
1st down, Green Bay.
Hand off to the back. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
70
At the Patriots' 28-yard line.
60 Bobcats!
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Packers nearing their 9th win of the season. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. Back-to-back carries here. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
60.
The give now out of the shotgun. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Packers are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Out of the pistol, Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8. I don't mind. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Nearly an interception on that play, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He'll air it out on 3rd. Trying to push deep downfield.